I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Step out. Can I move my phone?
And have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that.
Qasim Shabazz is shaken up.
Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives.
Let him know. With this pullover, this was authorized. Think about that. Authorized to pull him over. That you ain't gonna never be bigger than us. So the cops send a message. I don't care what anybody say.
Terence Crawford's victory celebration in Omaha took an unexpected turn just hours after the city honored him with a parade and a massive party following his win over Canelo Alvarez. Later that night, in the early morning hours, Crawford was pulled over by police. Authorities claimed he was driving a blue four-door sedan at a high rate of speed when officers stopped him around 1:27 a.m. The situation quickly intensified when police reported spotting a firearm on the floorboard, leading them to order everyone out of the vehicle at gunpoint.
Seatbelt.
Opening
the door.
You can take
I'm
mine
opening the
off
door.
of me right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Step out. Can I move my phone?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tim Bradley reacted strongly to the traffic stop, offering a perspective that many fans found both blunt and insightful. Bradley suggested that the incident felt like more than just a simple traffic matter. In his view, it came across as a reminder that even champions aren't immune to being checked by authority. He compared it to a familiar pattern where moments of joy and celebration are suddenly interrupted by tension, almost as if a big win can't pass without some kind of disruption. His comments struck a chord with supporters who saw the irony in Crawford's biggest night being overshadowed so quickly.
I mean, Terence Crawford, he on the highest cloud, bro. In his city, let him know. Let him know. With this pullover, this was authorized. Think about that. Authorized to pull him over. That you ain't gonna never be bigger than us. The cops send a message. I don't care what anybody say. The cops send a message. This our city. You might got the key, but I got the handcuffs. That's what that was. Yeah. And before y'all start talking about my ceiling real quick, my roof, hey, it been raining and stuff. Hey, it's raining now. The clouds is out right now. You see him in the background. I'm gonna go wash the damn car in a little bit once this rain stops. But anyways, back to the video. Oh, man, look. You ain't got no city until you got the police. That's a fact. Yeah. Shoot, you ain't got no city unless you got the police. Don't ever forget that. You gotta have the law enforcement on your side, man. They gotta be looking out for you. For the good, not for the bad, for the good. Yeah. Terence Crawford, it don't matter what you do for your city, man. Bruh, I'm letting you know right now, man. With this incident right here, they waiting on you to do something bad. This dude right here, he was trying to jack you. He was trying to catch you slipping. That's all it was. Seeing you on TV, displayed all on TV, parade shut down and stuff. He gotta be, securing certain points and stuff like that. He mad. He mad to see.
Crawford's head of security shared a disturbing description of what happened during the stop. From their standpoint, the officers seemed nervous and overly aggressive, escalating the encounter in a way that created real fear. Being forced out of a car at gunpoint during what should have been a weekend of celebration left Crawford's team feeling like their lives were suddenly at risk. The security chief said the atmosphere changed instantly, calling it one of the most unsettling situations he had experienced in his career.
Your seat, the same man who rode on the float with Bud during Saturday's parade.
Be a man who can get to receive his second key to the city and have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that.
Qasim Shabazz is shaken up.
Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives.
Being the head of Terence Crawford's security, Shabazz has seen a lot, but nothing like this.
Oh man, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Early Sunday morning, Crawford and his team were leaving an after-party following his parade. According to police, they pulled their vehicle over near 12th and Cass Streets for reckless driving. That's where things took a dark turn.
And as soon as he said he had a firearm, the police officer that was on his side became unhinged.
Police immediately drew their weapons, pointing a gun at Shabazz and the pound-for-pound champ.
I literally had my hands on top of the ceiling and inside of the vehicle.
According to police, an officer had identified a firearm on the floor of the...
Amir Khan publicly supported Crawford, reminding fans that no controversy can erase what he has achieved. Khan praised Crawford's discipline, talent, and legacy, saying he always believed Terence would reach the top of the sport. To Khan, what happened in Omaha doesn't change the reality that Crawford is a champion with greatness already secured. He insisted that attempts to pressure him or cloud his moment will never outweigh what he has proven in the ring.
Crawford's gonna win. You see, when I watched Crawford train back in Omaha, Nebraska, and when I was in Colorado Springs, he came into my camp, he helped me out a little bit, but at the same time, I seen him sparring some heavyweight guys. I seen him wrestling some heavy, big guys, and I thought, wow. So I asked him, I go, look, do you have like a wrestling background? He goes, yeah, we're like state champion. So that showed to me that this guy is a solid, strong person. Like, no one can push him around. No one can dictate. No one's going to put pressure on him where he's going to feel hurt, because he knows how to control the ring. When it comes to box IQ, like, his IQ in boxing is probably the best. I mean, he knows what punch to throw. He knows how to maneuver these heavier, big hitters and also take away their power and put his own shots in. So yeah, he's up there, one of the best ever, really.
As an ex-fighter champion, I'm just curious. We heard yesterday Dana White says he's not going to acknowledge the WBC, IBF, WBO. He's going to have his own belt and the ring belt. And they want to potentially make changes to the Ali Act as well. This is a big thing here in America. How do you feel about, is it time to make these changes and evolve, or are you more old school and think they shouldn't happen?
Ariel, I think it's the time boxing needed to change a little bit.
Some commentators went further, suggesting that deeper forces may have shaped the encounter beyond what was written in official reports. Analysts speculated that Crawford's growing influence in Omaha, from hometown talent to global champion, may have made certain institutions uncomfortable. His rise has turned him into more than just a boxer, but a symbol of pride and power in the community. In that context, some felt the incident could have served as a reminder that established systems still hold control, especially when someone's spotlight becomes too large.
This officer wanted to send a statement because he doesn't like the rise of the Black Messiah. He don't like to see a black person in position of power. So he pulled Terence Crawford over for quote-unquote reckless driving. And as he approached the car, he decided to lie on his report, because as he approached the car, he stated that he saw a firearm on the floor panel. Come to find out, Terence Crawford informed him as he approached the driver's side door where Terence Crawford was driving, and in the passenger side was Terence Crawford's head security guard. In the back was Coach Malachi, and a young lady was on the side of Coach Malachi in the back seat. And Terence Crawford has legal firearms, and of course his security has legal firearms. They informed the officer that they have legal firearms in the vehicle. He then brandished his firearm, pointed at Terence Crawford's face, and then got very aggressive as Terence Crawford and his security and everybody in the vehicle, Coach Malachi, got nervous because he started to show the actions and body language of somebody that wanted to do something completely left. And now in the police report that has been obtained by the community and released and leaked, he never puts about the reckless driving.
Reports stated that officers originally stopped Crawford's vehicle due to suspected reckless driving. During the encounter, police claimed they saw 2 firearms inside the car, which raised the tension and led to passengers being removed at gunpoint. However, officials later confirmed the weapons were legally registered and properly documented. With no further violations discovered, Crawford was only issued a reckless driving citation and then released. Even though the matter was resolved quickly, many people felt the timing carried symbolism, as if the city wanted to reassert authority on the very day he was being celebrated.
KETV Newswatch 7's Pete Cuddihy spoke with Mayor John Ewing, who requested that the Omaha Police Department conduct an internal investigation. And Pete, what did the mayor have to say?
Yeah, Julie, Mayor Ewing says that after such a great day yesterday, he was heartbroken hearing about the news of the traffic stop. That's why he reached out to Police Chief Todd Schmaderer and Terence Crawford himself to find out what exactly happened at that traffic stop. Omaha Police released a statement saying that a car driven by Terence Crawford was stopped for driving recklessly around 1:30 in the morning on Cass Street. An officer confirmed that while Crawford was reaching to grab his information, the cop spotted a gun by Crawford.
Analysts also drew broader meaning from the situation, arguing that moments like this often reveal tension between personal success and institutional power. Some suggested that when an individual rises to major influence, those already in control can sometimes feel challenged. Others raised concerns about possible bias, hinting that deeper social factors may have shaped how the stop unfolded. Regardless of interpretation, Crawford's experience sparked a larger conversation, not only about his treatment, but about fairness, justice, and how authority is applied in everyday encounters.
So incumbent for me to say that it will not be lost on a lot of people that Terence Crawford, being obviously a black man, being pulled over by cops in such fashion and treated in such a seemingly harsh way, will not go down well with a lot of people, especially in the black community, where, let's be honest, there has been tensions over the years between the police and the black community throughout many American towns and cities. So let's be honest, this incident will do nothing to improve relations between those two groups, that's for sure. Because make no mistake, this is an incident that could have gone very left, very, very left. And someone could have got hurt, maybe even fatally hurt. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that, because we've seen in the past where incidents of this nature have ended up very badly. So yeah, there's a lot of people who are very upset by this incident. As I said, I've not heard anything from Terence Crawford or anyone related to Terence Crawford, anyone to do with his inner circle. I would imagine he'll be releasing a statement soon. There are some people online who are suggesting that Terence Crawford may have grounds to sue. There are others saying that he might not want to sue because Terence Crawford is a much loved member of the Omaha, Nebraska community, and he does a lot of work for the city, so he may not want to sue the city. However, it'll be interesting to see how this one gets resolved.
City leaders quickly responded as criticism spread. Both the mayor of Omaha and the police chief issued statements promising a full review of the incident. They announced that an internal affairs investigation would take place to ensure the public could trust the process. While the promises were meant to calm concerns, many observers remained skeptical, believing the official version still failed to capture the seriousness of what Crawford's team described.
Department put out this statement. The mayor put out a statement as well. Really no meat to it, except like he's going to do an internal investigation. Everything else felt a little political. Okay, Omaha Mayor John Ewing and Police Chief Todd Schmaderer, are aware of a video circulating on social media regarding the traffic stop involving Terence Bud Crawford early Sunday morning. Chief has authorized an internal affairs investigation. Shortly before 1:30 a.m., officers working in the downtown area observed a vehicle driving recklessly near North 12th and Capitol Avenue. A traffic stop was conducted at Cass Street. So he's pulled over because they said he's driving recklessly. All right. While speaking with the driver, an officer observed a firearm on the driver's side floorboard. I'm going to read that sentence to you again. While speaking with the driver, an officer observed a firearm on the driver's side floorboard. That is important. For safety, all 4 occupants were ordered out of the vehicle at gunpoint. The driver was later identified as Mr. Crawford upon verification of his driver's license and was issued a citation for reckless driving. One passenger, a member of Mr. Crawford's security team, was also found to be carrying a legal firearm. Okay, so that's 2 guns in the car, legally. Police have confirmed that all occupants are legally permitted to carry firearms. The police supervisor and lieutenant responded to the scene at Mr. Crawford's request. So he requested a supervisor and lieutenant to show up. Okay.
Former champion Andre Ward added another layer to the discussion, pointing out that Crawford has long dealt with efforts to downplay his greatness. Ward noted that even before the Canelo fight, critics often dismissed Crawford's wins by claiming he relied too much on decisions instead of dominance. According to Ward, that narrative was meant to reduce the impact of his accomplishments. To him, the traffic stop fit into a larger pattern of Crawford constantly being forced to defend his reputation despite proving himself repeatedly inside the ring.
They tried to bury Terence Crawford. They tried to ruin his reputation and say that he wasn't a draw when the numbers were there for you to see. When he went to MSG against guys that didn't have big names or that were faded, like Amir Khan, or when he fought Kaviaskis, he did numbers. There was a smear campaign about his personality. He doesn't talk. Nobody wants to hear him. No, that you don't want to hear. So you try to speak for the masses when the whole time you have a star right here. You got to learn how to talk to this man. Even as recent as his last fight, the fight before Canelo, the smear campaign continued. I don't hear the smear campaign now. Them voices got really, really quiet like they typically do when they get proven wrong. And they either try to jump on the wagon, I knew this kid was going to be that, or they get very, very quiet and they start to retreat back to wherever they came from and they don't have a lot to say. So I'm happy for this brother for that reason, because they tried to bury him, Roy. It didn't work. He overcame that. He said, give me my shot. I'm going to show you. And he kept doing it time and time again, and he did it again against Canelo Alvarez.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.